Welcome, wonderful Virgo. Welcome to Sweet Tree of Life Tarot. This is your reading for September 2022. Happy birthday to everybody that's Virgo sign. And also happy birthday to Kathy from Divine Debut 11. Happy birthday, friend. Wish you the best birthday yet. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to start the reading for this month. And we're going to start with, as you know, the tree of life. The tree is on the top, and as you go down the branches into the trunk of the tree, and then, of course, the root of the tree, we have here Ten of Pentacles. So basically, this is considered to be in the reverse because it is the issue. So it seems like some of you are having some problems at home. Some of you might be financial insecurity because it usually deals with the pentacles. However, in this case, because of this reading, it seems like it's going to be more considered love related and possibly having instability in the home, as well as maybe emotional and financial instability. But let's go ahead and continue to see what unfolds here. In the second position here is like what's driving you forward. We have a major arcana card. It's a beautiful card. It's the Empress, and she's very well known for being feminine, nurturing, having a lot of harmony, fertility. And you can see how she has one foot in the river of life and the other foot on land. She also has pomegranates, which represent the fruitfulness, and of course, the butterflies that represent the life and also transformation. So it looks like you have gone through some problems at home, and you're going through them or have gone through them, but you're driving forward with this energy of the fertility of the Empress, just trying to make new things, new opportunities come about and kind of transforming within your situation. Part of the transformation, though, what I'm showing is that what's been created is you've been kind of like in the Eight of Swords here, maybe kind of blindfolded, not wanting to see what the situation truly is. And then you can see, you can just kind of wiggle out of here and take the blindfold off and see the situation for what it is. As you can see, she has the light coming out behind her, light of hope coming through. So she just kind of needs to see what the reality is of her situation in order to kind of know which path to take. Right here in the Two of Cups, it's basically the number 4 position, which is like the energy to build. The energy to build, you're getting it from the Two of Cups. It could be a relationship with a romantic relationship with someone. It could also be just a connection or an attraction with someone, but definitely a common bond. For some of you, it could be that you're married. For other of you, if it's business related, it's a partnership. But for some of you, it's also relating to somebody that maybe you're kind of making a truce with or forgiving them. Kind of bringing that peace with someone close to you. And that could be significant for some of you because it could be the closeness that you had. And you're trying to have a truce with that person so that you can regain that closeness or at least be in a better position. As you can see here, I'm sorry for the noise outside. As you can see here, there's the moon. The moon here does light part of the path, but not all of your path. So you do want to kind of look at things that, that you're sharing with someone and kind of looking at things as far as not having it all lit, your pathway. So you have to counter your intuition. You have to counter your spirituality and your gut instinct, and to make things happen. But it looks like the situation here might also indicate that you have to kind of count on friends and family in order to kind of help you go through this situation, because it looks like with the Ten of Cups, as you can see, it's in the reversal. It's something that you have to dissolve, which means there's a disharmony. There's also lack of harmony or incompatibility with this person. It could be you're dealing with your partner, could either be a water sign or an earth sign. So either or, it seems to be coming out as an earth sign or water sign that's coming up the issue with. It's a possibility that because this is in the reversal, that some of you are having that one partner doesn't feel as committed as the other. And maybe one partner is looking at things a little bit more like with rose-colored glasses, a little bit more on the not seeing everything for what it is, which is corresponding with this. And it's kind of just reminding that you gotta see things for what they are, because it doesn't seem like one partner is fully committed as the other, whether it be yourself or your partner in that relationship. Right here in the middle of the reading, we do have the star. Now the star here is a very much a wish card. It's in the synergy, so it's basically synergy position of the whole reading that you have here. So it represents hope, inspiration, generosity, serenity, faith as well. So this is where we were talking about the faith over here. You have to kind of count on that as well. And it's also a time that reminds us with this card of reflecting on our blessings in order to get a more positive outlook on things. As you can see, the number 8 here, it says 8 stars is basically what I'm referring to. Number 8 usually refers to strength, a symbol of strength, which is needed to accept our own imperfections and kind of rebuild our self-esteem in spite of our imperfections. And that could be something that's telling me here that that's possibly what the situation is with that person that you have your relationship with. Maybe they've been kind of toxic, or you've been in a toxic relationship where some of you have felt a little bit of a blow to your self-esteem. So just kind of reminding us to kind of go back and have that self-esteem, regain it. Sometimes having friends and close families, close bonds with others does help in that as well. In the next position on what's going to have you be victorious, it shows here the Two of Swords. Now the Two of Swords is definitely a card of balance and calmness. However, it's also, you can see she has blindfold on, which means she's not seeing the situation for what it is. Even though she's balanced by having two choices, that she has to choose between two different paths. So some of you seem to not be able to see the situation for what it is because you don't want to see it. Because it's hard to make that decision and that choice and to either stay, walk away, or whatever you're planning on doing. So right here we have the clouds of conflict just parting way and giving more space to light and hope. But in order to reach and be able to see that hope, you're going to have to take the blindfold off. And it's interesting that it's in a diagonal in the reading here in the two different sides of the columns. But it is connected because it's showing you that maybe you don't want to see something that's going on regarding this relationship, but that your self-esteem has been affected. So let's go ahead and see what else unfolds here. In the number 8 position, we have revealing what you want. And this is a 6 of Wands. Definitely it's a card of like the hero coming out of a struggle, card of recognition, of acknowledgement. He's with his line, which is a symbol of strength, and then the crystal ball, symbol of vision. Also enlightenment, and then of course a torch of victory that he's holding as well in his hand. So this is what you want to be. You're seeming to be wanting to come out of the struggle a hero, and you can do it because right here with the star is showing you that you have that strength to do so and that inspiration to do so, and being reflective. And of course you have family and friends that are supporting you here. Now in the number 9 position is how you see yourself or how others see you. And it's the Eight of Pentacles. So they see you like an apprentice, working hard at what you need to do to master a skill. Seems like you're trying to learn something, whether it be at work or at school. You're trying to learn something new. And it's this willingness to learn and that attention to detail and the perseverance that's going to be key to becoming that expert that you've been wanting to become. Okay, so just keep working hard. It looks like you're on the right track with that. Now, outcome and radiating out of your reading here as the root of the tree is the unknown card. So it's definitely a card of mystery. It kind of says, okay, you can't be revealed what you want right now. It could be something in the past event or something that's going to be revealed to you soon. But basically it's telling you that you need to take further steps in order to clarify what the bigger picture is going to be. So right now you need to take further steps in order to have more clarity. And some of those steps again include self-reflection and kind of counting on friends, family, your intuition, and also your spirituality. So it does make sense here. Let's see, since we did have the unknown card, let's see if we can pull a different card just right here in the 11th position to see if there's a little bit more clarity in this area here. And we do have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is known to be assertive, kind of forceful communicator, a little bit too blunt, but she is very intelligent, honest, and forthright. She does have that, intellect that to solve problems and to solve conflict. So that's very positive right there. She does have that power to do so. and it can just it's kind of related in this area here on how to solve the situation, that she does have to keep calm even though she remains ready for action. She likes to be calm, and she does have the ability to kind of calm the situation down and resolve it, diffuse that conflict. So right here we have the pillar of severity, and then here we have the pillar of mercy. In the middle, we have the pillar of harmony. And as you go back up, the pillar of harmony kind of gives you a little bit more information on maybe how to look at the situation from a different perspective and how to solve it, and maybe flip the 10 of Pentacles upside up. Now, right here, as we go back up, you know that you need to take further steps in order to make things happen. Keep working at it. You're going to have to see things for what they are. Sometimes you need a little more guidance, faith, family, friends, in order to maybe even help you see that a little clearer, or just kind of get through it a little clearer, because I know that you want and have the strength to get and be getting through the struggle like the hero that you are. So you got this. Now now the star, of course, you know, you have the wish card. It's also considered, you know, hope, inspiration, faith, you know, and just kind of that serenity and that calmness. And that's what you're going to need in order to kind of be able to just sit there calmly, looking at the situation and trying to diffuse the situation rather than being emotional about it. And then, of course, keeping going fruitful, because you want to keep growing. Whether it be fruitful, it's a growth as in your personal relationship, or in your work, or at school, or just maybe even for some of you having a birth. Congratulations. And for other of you having that birth and transformation of what you want to do, of new opportunities that are coming up, of new ideas that are kind of, you know, coming to fruition. So that's something to be considering and looking at. And of course, looking at things for what they are. And then hopefully that way being able to flip the 10 of Pentacles into the right position. And instead of having it be an issue, having it fixed, or having it more addressed and kind of getting more balanced, where you'll feel that security and that comfort that the 10 of Pentacles usually represents. And also that stability that it represents, not only financially, but also emotionally for some of you. I hope this reading you found this reading to be helpful. This time around, I'm going to try and share new cards here. The new card that I was trying to share this time around is called the Butterfly Oracle cards. It's about life changes. I'm kind of shuffling them right now, and we can see what comes up for the life changes. And we have decisions. Very fitting. Very fitting that that card shows up. It's definitely when it's about decisions. Let's see what it says about the decisions. It actually means, in this case, let's look at the different meanings. It says, you drew this card because you're wrestling with a decision and are unsure which way to go. And it's very fitting for this case here. And because of this, your divine guidance has attempted to show you the best path. So you already have the answer in your heart. Deep down, you know the right direction, yet fears are holding you back from taking action based on this wise resolution. This card reminds you to trust your inner knowingness and ask yourself, which path brings me closer to my life purpose? You know, what would love do in this situation? So sometimes this card appears because you've been avoiding making a necessary decision. If so, you are being reminded that not making a decision is a decision as well. Since you've decided to allow things to remain the same, similarly, if you're trying to choose between two options, there may well be a better third option for you. I'm sorry for the noise in the background. I'm going to shut the door here in a minute to calm that noise down. I apologize about that. But as you can see here, you know, there's also another additional meaning is that, you know, you pray for clear guidance, notice, and, you know, trust the signs, basically. So it does all correlate together. It kind of came out very much a message for you on decisions and trying to figure out what you kind of need to do and following your instincts and doing so. I wish you lots of peace this month, and I hope that the situation gets solved, and hopefully this reading gave you a more positive perspective of your situation. I hope to see you here next month. Please like, subscribe in order for me to know that you want me to keep making these videos. Thank you again for joining me today, and I send you much peace, love, and light. Thank you. And see you soon.